Today we are going to see about Vellore Mutiny, which happened in the year of 1806. As we all know about the revolt of 1857, there are so many revolts that happened before that, which were not affect us 1857 revolt, but in the area of the revolt there was some suppression among the soldiers by the Britishers. Introduction. And in Tamil Nadu, after the war of fourth Anglo-Mysore War, Salem, Dindigul and Coimbatore was annexed by English East India Company. So British charged disloyalty and forced a treaty on Nawab of Arcot. In that administrative powers of North Arcot, South Arcot, Trichinopalli, Madurai, Tirunelveli are taken by English East India Company. So after that the whole army was under the control of British East India Company. So the soldiers, Indian soldiers and British soldiers were in the army, but the Britishers didn't give the same salary as the British soldiers to the Indian soldiers. They gave low salary and poor prospects of promotion. They also denied for the promotion due to they were Indians. So the British officers did not respect the social and religious sentiments of Indians. Also, they did not consider the Indian religions as a priority one while they were in the army. So the trigger of the revolt was came in the form of new military regulation. The revolt was triggered because of the new military regulation notified by the Commander-in-Chief Sir John Cradock. In this, the Indians were not allowed to wear the caste marks or earrings when they were in the army. So the caste marks are the important thing in Indian society, so they were not allowed to wear that, and also they should be neatly shaven, their beard and mustache, when they were in the military uniform. And outbreak of the revolt. So these grievances were building up in the minds of the soldiers, and on July 10, 1806, the Sepoys of 1st and 23rd Regiment started the revolt. Colonel Falcott, who commanded, they were small revolts starting there. So the commander Falcott asked the soldiers to gather. So they killed Colonel Falcott as their first victim, and they are followed by Colonel Macarus and Major Armstrong are the next victims. About a dozen of officers killed within an hour. And this is the image of Vellore Fort, and these are the areas of the revolt that happened in early period in Tamil Nadu, and these were the regions which we are focused in this: Vellore, Arcot and Valajabad and Madras. As we all know, the Britishers had their presidency in Madras, and they took control of Arcot, and now Vellore is at the revolt. So Galitz's brutality. Major Coates, who was outside of the fort, informed Colonel Galitzi, the cavalry commander in Arcot. So under Captain Young, the Colonel Gillespie reached the fort with a squadron of cavalry. In the meantime, while they were coming to take back the Vellore fort, and the peoples of the Vellore fort, Vellore made Fateh Haidar, who was the second son of Tipu Sultan, made him as the king of Vellore. So, and they also hoisted the flag tiger flag of Tipu Sultan in the Vellore fort. After some time, the Colonel Gipsy reached the fort and took over the control of fort by killing all of them, and also imprisoned the sons of Tipu Sultan. Around 800 Sepoys were killed, and 600 were captured for inquiry. This was the image of Fat Haidar. And consequences of the revolt. Six of the rebels was convicted by the court, and inquiry were blown from the guns. Five were shot and eight were hanged. Tipu's sons were sent to Calcutta. Both of the Tipu's sons were sent to Calcutta. The officers were promoted. Officers of the British who were uh, in the team of fighting against the Indians were promoted, and 7,000 pagodas were given to Colonel Gillis. Sir John Craddock, the Adjutant General Agnew, and Governor General Bentinck were held responsible for the revolt and removed from their office. They were made as the victims to punish. They were the reason to the revolt was started, so they were removed from the office and recalled to London. They gone to England. The military regulations also withdrawn. And estimate of the revolt. The revolt was failed because there was no immediate help from outside. Only the people of Vellore fought against the British. So there was no army to fight against the British and no weapons for them to fight against them. And the revolt was perfectly organized by Sabeda Sheikh Adam and Sheikh Hamid and Jameda Sheikh Hussain of 2nd Battalion 23rd Regiment, and two Sabedas and of Jameda Sheikh Qasim of the 1st Battalion of the 1st Regiment. In 1806, revolt was confined to Vellore Fort. It is not confined to Vellore Fort. It is also the effects of the revolt also echoes in Bellary, Valijabad, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Nandyang, and Sangaridan. That's the end of the Vellore Mutiny. That's it for today. Thank you.